Hey everybody, welcome back at 6:42. I'm Monica Jackson, and it's time for Mondays with Monica. So you all know this, especially parents. COVID-19 has really touched all aspects of our lives, even the entertainment industry, right? We're the entertainment capital of the world. So joining me live via Zoom this morning is Cindy Blackman Santana. Yeah, Santana. She's a virtuoso drummer, band leader, musician. This woman is something else. And yes, Carlos Santana is her husband. You know, Cindy, everybody's going to ask that. How are you this morning? Thank you for joining us.
I'm doing so great. How are you doing? And thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Loving that afro, by the way. Love it. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, let's talk about, Cindy, I've known you for a little while, so I got to act like I don't know all about you, but you really are a savant when it comes to drumming. I know you've been drumming since you were a toddler. You got your first music or drum set when you were 7 years old. Talk to parents about helping their children get through this, keeping their chops sharp during this pandemic, because even the kiddos are stressed out.
They are stressed. It's really a shame because, they're used to being able to go out and to do things, so it's really important right now for parents to really feed, all of the creative desires of their children in terms of the arts and athletics, to keep their minds focused, to keep their bodies in tune, to keep their energies, high so that they're burning, so that they're not just sitting around fidgeting and, becoming mischievous. So, for me, music is one of the best ways to do that. And drumming is an incredible way to do that because it involves so much of everything in terms of the mental focus, the emotion, and also the physical, aspect of it. So, it's really important for parents to hone in and really, really provide things for the children to do.
Yeah.
And, you can do those things at home. A lot of parents don't want to hear drums, but you can get drum pads. Mm-hmm. You can work it out so that they have access to really, channeling the energies that they all have.
I'm glad you said that because I'm like, I have a 14-year-old son, and there's no way he's going to be drumming in the house. It's loud. I'm already stressed out. So there are, different types of, I guess, tools, so to speak, that can keep them moving, keep their mind sharp, but keep quiet in the house as well.
Exactly. There are a lot of things. And athletically, there are a lot of things. A jump rope is like a godsend. Mm-hmm. A jump rope. You can jump for 3 minutes.
Okay.
And it's like running a mile. And that's pretty quiet, and it's pretty easy to carry around. I carry that around in my bag.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of, like you say, tools. I love that
mm-hmm.
word.
Mm-hmm.
That you can use for children and for the adults too. We need to release as well.
Yeah, absolutely. How many times a week, Cindy? I know you practice all the time. Whenever I call you, you're in the studio. But how many times a week right now should the kids be practicing? And again, it's a mental thing. I used to play a clarinet. I can still play Mary Had a Little Lamb, but I'm sure you don't want to hear it. How many times a week should the kids be practicing?
As much as possible. It's like, if they can do half an hour a day, for a child, half an hour a day, 5 days a week, or mm-hmm. 3 or 4 days a week, I think it will really help. And if you can get your child to do something every day, whether it's playing their instrument, if you can get them engaged, that will really help. And they don't, for me, to have a child watching the goings on every single minute, I don't think that's healthy. Let them understand what's happening so that they're careful, they're safe, but keep them engaged in activities that, like I said before, really spur the creativity and the physicality, because they have lots of energy. My nieces and nephews, they just go and go and go and go and go. So, I find that my siblings have to really find things to keep them engaged.
Absolutely. Okay, I got 30 seconds. I want to give the drummer some. I love that new CD. You collaborated with your hubster, and you collaborated with a whole bunch of other musicians. How fun was that? What's your favorite track on the new CD? Tell us where we can get it as well.
You can get it everywhere. It's streaming. You can get it on all of the iTunes and all the streaming channels. Okay. And my favorite track probably is Imagine. We did a cover of the John Lennon song Imagine. Everything else is original, but it was so amazing because it's got Carlos Santana, John McLaughlin, Kurt Hammett, Vernon Reid, and many other people. A lot of songs, a lot of emotion, and some great messages.
I love it. Cindy, I could talk to you forever, but I'm out of time. Thank you so much. We got to get together once COVID is over. Have lunch again, okay, my friend?
I look forward to that, girl.
All right. Say hello to the hubster for me. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. He already said hi.
All right. All right, folks. Hey, again, catch me right here on Channel 8 for Mondays with Monica every Monday during the 6 o'clock hour.